All right, well, celebrating 50 years of honky tonk.
Oh, yeah. Joining us this morning with Tootsie's milestone is Jim the Governor Hill. Good to see you.
Good to be seen, my age. How you guys doing?
We're doing good. We're doing well.
Seem
And
nice
you
and
look
relaxed
fantastic.
back there.
Yeah, he's good to go. You've been through just about all of it. How long have you worked at Tootsie's?
Well, I've been with Tootsie's 6.5 years, actually.
6.5 years.
But
and
I was going in there in the 70s and 80s when all this was going on, so been there a long time.
you know the history behind it all.
Been on both sides of the bar.
Yeah. Tell us one of your favorite stories from
Oh,
Tootsie's.
gosh, Kelly, it's so many of them. I was telling you earlier, I feel like I'm one of the luckiest people in Nashville to be able to work in a place like this. It's a piece of history.
It is.
It's a landmark in Nashville. And one of my sayings I've always said, if you haven't been to Tootsie's, you've not been to Nashville.
That's true.
The Nashville experience starts at that front door. And come this weekend, come Sunday when we have our big show, Purple Rain will fall in Nashville.
I like that. You know, Jim, we've got so many people here that are new to the Nashville area. How do you describe Tootsie's? How would you describe it to them?
Gee,
How would you get them in the door?
Well, we have some wonderful doormen out there to start with, but
Yeah.
People come, they just want to be part of this. They've heard so much about Tootsie's. I mean, it's world famous. It's
Sure.
not just a local thing here, and people read about it. They, you know, when they're playing, we're in a lot of those magazines. They see clips here and there, and they can say, "Gee, what's going on in this place? I got to find out what's going on." And the funniest thing is, they never know who's going to be in there when
Right.
they're there. I mean, you know, you could look like Kenny Chesney's been in there 2 or 3 times doing some impromptu shows. Just call up, hey, I want to come into a 2-hour show. It's wonderful, you know. Kid Rock comes in there, so you don't know Cher's been in there.
Oh, yeah.
Burt Reynolds
I
was there.
remember when Cher was in there.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was a huge deal. So, you know, let's talk a little bit about the history of it, because it was started so many years ago. Started out, it was Mom's.
It was called Mom's Place.
Then
yeah.
it got flipped over because Tootsie bought it, right?
Yeah, she
And
certainly did.
Let's talk about her for a minute, because she really was an incredible lady and helped out a lot of people that were down on their luck.
She was a mother to a lot of these folks that got started, like Chris and Willie. They've talked very highly of her. These guys didn't have anything to eat or nothing to drink. She would always, you know,
Take
look
care of
after them.
yeah.
She ran a tab for about everybody in the place, I believe. Steve Smith, the owner right now, says, I don't know how she made any money. She gave everybody everything.
Right.
But fortunately, after the weeks and months went by, those tabs were always paid, either by artists from the Opry or songwriters would help them out. So she didn't lose anything.
Yeah.
All her IOUs were paid off. You know?
Yeah, I read the story about she would keep him under the bar, and then, you know,
Oh, yeah.
whoever would have made it big would just walk in and say, I'm paying everybody.
I heard one of the funny stories, which I never knew. Roger Miller's son, Dean Miller, was in
Yeah.
the other night. We talked, and he said that his dad used to have a tab there all the time. And when he got his very first check from his first song, he handed it to her and said, Tootsie, I want to get squared up on my bill.
Oh, wow.
So he just handed her the check, and she turned around and looked, and she had a few words to say. It was for $160,000.
Oh, my goodness.
First check.
No
Which
way.
you know how he was. He was,
Oh,
you know,
my goodness.
160 grand and said,
That's
here's
amazing.
my tab.
So much
Yeah.
history right there. Viewers, if you want to be a part of this, it's happening this weekend. We're doing something real special for you. If viewers want, they can send in their best Tootsie story with a 50th anniversary wish. You can send that in. It's jim@tootsies.net. jim@tootsies.net, and you're going to pick a winner.
Yes, we are, and the winner's going to get a VIP package. This will be for the pre and after party at the Ryman Auditorium.
That's
We have
awesome.
so many entertainers there. We've got everybody but Randy Moss. So hopefully, if he's not flying, he'll be down there.
Might come in town.
He might.
He's leaving one purple to the next purple.
He's coming
So
in this weekend.
That's
Jim.
correct.
Might
Yeah.
come in town. Chris Christopherson, Randy Hauser,
Lori
Mel
Morgan.
Tillis. Yeah,
Yes.
it's just amazing lineup. Thank
Yeah.
you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having us, and
Appreciate it.
if you guys didn't have to get up so early in the morning, we'd love to have you come to the
Oh, I know. When we love to, that'd be great.
Well, we'll practice our holler and a swaller, because he doesn't know what
Holler
that
and
is.
Swallow. That's it
We'll
right
do
there.
it coming up. All right, stay tuned. We got more on Tennessee Mornings coming up after this.